When we opened the house in '84, we had 10 bedrooms, and we had a full-time manager, and then we had a nighttime manager, and then everyone else was a volunteer.
We were full all the time. We had people on waiting lists, and we just had to expand the first time. So that's why we bought the house next door, and that added 7 bedrooms.
I remember when we opened the second house, and someone asked me at the opening, they said, "How do you feel about it?" And I said, actually, I have mixed feelings. I hate to think that there's this great a need, but yet on the other hand, we need to be there for these families.
And then we bought the 2 houses from the hospital on the other side, and then it made a total of 35 bedrooms. So after we figured out that we had as many bedrooms as we needed, we started looking for other things we could do for families. When you go to a NICU, there are all kinds of bells and whistles and monitors and things going on all the time, and it's frightening.
On the board, we talked about the need for families to have a mini house in the hospitals.
We felt like there were people in the hospital who wouldn't come to the Ronald McDonald House because they didn't want to be away. But that doesn't take away from their need to be able to just walk down the hall and sit quietly and get a sandwich, have coffee. So that's why we started with the family rooms. It was just a way to give more people the services Ronald McDonald House could offer. If they wanted to come to the house, they could. But if they didn't want to because they didn't want to leave their child, then there was another option for them.
We serve a population greater than those who are just in Winston-Salem. We reach the surrounding counties as well. And we want to be able to have a tangible impact in every community in which we serve. And so one of the ways that we've been able to serve the people in those communities is through the hospitality cards. Whether or not they need to be in the house today, it makes them more comfortable because they know someone, they've seen the services that we provide. So it gives them an awareness of a resource that they could use in the future.
If you think about it, the families that come to Ronald McDonald House, they are from somewhere else. They don't have a home in Winston-Salem. And so what do we owe them? We owe them dignity. We owe them a roof over their heads. But don't we also owe them to make the experience so good that maybe for a moment you forget and you're able to lay aside the fact somebody's sick? And Ronald McDonald House has always tried to be about that, to make someone's life better, to give them a little bit of an escape from the pressure that is a sick child.